Copyright, copyright. Also,
Cool. I got you.
Hey, thanks.
No problem. Hey, you think you're gonna add that new Spider-Man too?
The kid? Yeah, maybe. Original's just my guy, you know?
Yeah, I know. Hey, is Teo's Bodega around here?
Yeah, bright yellow sign down the block. Can't miss it.
Thanks. Beautiful work, by the way. Maybe leave a little room for the new guy, just in case. The convoy. Convoy?
Not yet. We're still securing a couple inmates.
Bet it feels good seeing the guys who escaped last year going back to the raft.
Real good. The raft's an eyesore. It's secure. As long as the octopus-related flaws have been fixed.
Let's hope. Okay, closing in on you. Be there soon. Should let Mom know I'll be late.
Miles, it's Dad. You're shopping.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, but
that was clean for a while.
Gonna check a store downtown.
Oh, thank you. But avoid Midtown. That prison convoy is making traffic a nightmare.
Oh yeah, good call. See you at dinner, Mom. Man, how does Pete do this secret identity thing? Completely stresses me out.
It was clean bunny hopping for a little while.
Okay, be cool. Be cool. Helping Spider-Man protect the giant prison convoy? You can handle this. Breathe in, breathe out. Be cool.
Like, I really think you just go for the bunny hops for as long as it's clean, and the second you screw up, just, like, don't worry about it. It takes so long to try to set up again.
How are you?
And the clean one only saves a small amount of time anyway, that, like, just take the L. That's my new attitude with the hops.
This is a big operation.
It's gotta be. Hundreds of felons escaped from the raft.
Just do what you can.
Now it's time to move them
Take
back
the
in.
L.
Police aren't taking any chances, especially not with our guest of honor.
Getting a lot of interference here.
One of those guys who helped Doc Ock is in there?
Think so. Could be Vulture, could be Scorpion, could be someone bigger. Okay, we got a problem. Hold back, Miles. Let me take.
I got this, Pete. Don't worry.
Oh, no!
Derby, hey dude. How you doing?
It's secure.
Thanks for the GL.
We have a weight imbalance. Rudder's unresponsive. Brace for impact.
Yeah, we need to talk about when and if we're meeting up. Not stream schedule wise.
Helix 2 is down. No casualties. Payload compromised.
Response team dispatched. Sit tight, Helix 2.
Pete, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. We got this. Just need to contain it before.
I mean, we can literally talk right now. This is 90% cutscenes, so like I'm reading chat pretty intently. Starting mid-April? Cool. By research prep, you mean insert my tutorial meme here, right? If you haven't seen my tutorial meme, it's cute.
I'm on it. I'm not going back. He's never gonna trust me on a mission like this again.
Nice work with the helicopter, kid. Real heroic stuff.
Hey guys.
Oh, for frick's sake. Like, that's so lame. Just bouncing around instead of... So lame, Miles.
Nearly. Almost contained.
Ven, really?
Can't let Pete down. I need to get this under control.
Interesting. This Ven Beginner is just a rough category, honestly. There's so much BS in Ven Beginner. It's a whole, like, thing.
Kinda terrifying.
Like, I genuinely think Ven Crit is just a easier overall to learn, more fun category. And I still think it's one of the worst categories in the game.
Wow. Just wow.
But, like, but Ven Crit has some interesting strats. Like, you get to really dive into D-Link nonsense. Like, some of the boss strats in that run are very cool. Just, Mal is such a hard fight. Like, Mal is very hard. And, Dwarf Woodlands as a whole is pretty hard. It takes a bit to learn how to do dwarves in the escort. If Aqua wins, then, like, Dragon Mal is a little bit of a pain, and Final Vanitas is kind of hard, but, like, it's all very doable. Aqua Crit isn't that difficult. And Aqua Beginner is actually a fairly pleasant category. Ven Beginner really isn't. Like, Ven Beginner is a type of category where if you really wanted to do Beginner, like, go for it, but I would highly recommend that I, like, walk you through the route your first time trying to do it. Because it's kind of madness. Like, Rebel and I both have, like, 3 to 5 different Ven Beginner routes in our head. Which is true to greater and lesser extents to all the BBS categories, but Ven Beginner especially is just madness. Like, Aqua and Terra Beginner, we have a lot of variants, but it's the same basic route. Ven, hell no. Ven just does his own BS. Like, Ven Crit, like, just figure out, like, Dwarf Woodlands and Maleficent and you're mostly okay.
The last 6 Christmases I was locked behind 30 feet of steel. I intend to enjoy this one.
And, like, Maleficent is a hard fight.
He's a menace.
Yeah, too soft.
He's a
Low energy menace. Like, too easy.
He's a weak
Like, I love this scene so much. Menace! Reckless, treacherous, unhinged menace! Such a good scene.
Mijo, ¿dónde está? It's getting late.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, coconut milk. Still trying to find it. Been kind of, an adventure.
Are you
But yeah, whatever wins, like, I will, if you want me to, I will very happily, like, VC you as you, like, go through the route for the first time. And if you, like, already have basic knowledge of the route, like, that chat can be about a lot of the minute, like, BS. Because that game has so much, like, minutia in terms of speedrun.
Pete, are you okay? No. Oh, no, no, no!
I'm okay. I've got him. Headed your way. Be ready.
Okay. Yeah. Might, need a minute.
But yeah, in short, I'd say Ven Beginner, or Ven Crit, you can learn, like, it won't be too bad. And also, it'll look incredibly cool when you, like, do the run at, like, a decent level at the end of the month, because Ven Crit runs are pretty swag. What? I'm very confused right now.
They're all over that bridge.
Can I get out in time? Nah. So whenever you get knocked out of the upcoming league, there's an upcoming one. Like, I keep up with it insofar as I will sometimes watch the leagues.
Spider-Man, you good?
I mean, I'm still... And whenever you get around to that, I'm still absolutely down to, like, you know, do the full cultural exchange thing. And it's like, I walk you through BBS, you walk me through Randomizer, and we,
Wake up, man. Wake up, man.
you know, go full anime training arc.
This Spider-Man is broken. I would like to exchange for a new one. This one will do.
Miles, get out of here.
Yeah, just sometime after next week, because this coming week I have a, I have to de-rust Terror Crit in time for a marathon next Saturday, so I need to focus on that for a little bit. To which you might be saying, why are you running Miles then? The answer is, I don't know. Is this a smart thing to do? No. Is what I'm doing? Yes.
Why are you even doing this? Electrocytes? Some kind of field induction? You're not gonna keep pushing people around, Alexi.
While your mentor perishes. How unexpected.
And you're using words for everything precious and fast.
Dude, I love how I get 100 combos in the first mission. It's so funny. Like, with how much people, like, struggle with that, achievement, I find it pretty amusing.
In the future, just do it time, man. No more breakouts, please.
Small one.
Flattery's not gonna get you out of this, Alexi.
I mean, 115 combo. You see this BS?
You know, man, this new to the city kind of felt like a wild, what's the word?
I wanted to use the finisher. For the Next weekend, yeah. Which is when I'll be free again to go. I just need to do this
Alive? Kinda.
Terra Crit thing first. Because I promised Bar I'd do it. How rusty will I be when I do that run? Who knows? I'm usually, like, I'm pretty alright when it comes to,
Guys? Wow.
derusting BBS stuff. I don't normally have to try that hard to derust.
Simon Krieger, head of R&D at Roxxon.
Which is what happens when you play a game for,
Sorry.
fuck me, 5 years?
No, actually did us a favor. We just bought the place. We're planning to.
I learned BBS in, like, June of 17, I think.
I wanted to thank you, both of you.
Fuck me.
Solo?
I'm a grizzled old man now.
Thanks. But he's still dangerous.
Nah, we'll hold him for the police. You know, I always think these super troopers are overkill until something like this happens. Oh, Judy calls. Hey, really great to meet you both. Future's looking bright.
I'm a grizzled old has-been.
Right. Let's clear out. Let the police do their job.
I'm sitting there in my rocking chair like, these kids don't know how good they got it. Back in my day, learning BBS was hard. You had all these strats you couldn't do previously, and the loads were slower. And we've optimized everything so much they don't have to think anymore. I used to have to memorize 10 routes in my head at the same time in order to get it up.
Oh, man. Yeah, sorry. I've been meaning to tell you, I'm not gonna be around for the next few weeks.
Is this some kind of pee joke I don't get?
No. MJ's headed overseas for the Bugle and requested me as her photographer. Kind of a working vacation for us.
Man.
Frick. And I learned Peter, like Spider-Man in 19, so I've been running that for a solid, like, 3 years.
But then you delivered big time. You saved my bacon, Miles.
I got lucky.
Hey, I did this gig for 8 years without backup, and you better believe I screwed up lots of times. That is how you learn.
What's this?
Christmas present.
Please, I'm just an old geezer.
Take the youth.
Okay.
By, like, speedrun standards, like,
I promise to do everything in my power to protect this city.
I promise.
That's it.
That oath a real thing.
Totally. Definitely didn't just make it up. See you in a few weeks, Spider-Man. New York's only Spider-Man.
Like, I don't... See, that is fair. Like, what's the difference between being an old has-been and being, like, a legend in, like, a game that you left behind? Like, I'm sure there is one, but I'm not sure where the line gets drawn. Dude, so much of speedrunning is like having the time to like just sit down and like do runs and practice and the rest of it.
Yeah. Where you at? You get into the apartment okay?
Like, legitimately just to make myself sound old and cranky, right? Like,
Now I'm in the park. Grabbing some air.
I swear most speedrunners are, you know, high school or college age.
Spider related? Please tell me you got
Like, from what I've seen, like, especially college, like, lots of undergrads. And, like, they do not understand, like, how much free time they actually have to be doing stuff like speedruns.
Get 'em down for part 2 of this amazing gift.
Like, in comparison to what they are going to have. Can I, like, do the right thing? I want to do this.
Half of the present.
That's no speed up whatsoever.
You know what I
This is not a bad launch.
Welcome to Just the Facts with me, your truth-slinging host with the most, J. Jonah Jameson.
What? Does Pete said his suit's
That's a pretty solid launch. I will not complain too much about that. I'll just complain about the little bit of me being kind of dumb.
Was canceled due to masked vigil.
Miles, get ready for your first holographic training challenge.
Dude, it takes so much time just to commit to sitting down and learning something. It's like,
This one focuses on acrobatic improvisation. Get into position to start.
you know, I've been a speedrunner for like 5 years. I don't know that many speedruns in the grand scheme of things. And it's mostly because, like, it takes so much effort to learn something new. Like, if you're going to learn something new, it's so much, like, less effort to be like, hey, this is, like, I, like, speedrun this game, so, like, let's just learn a different category in this game I already know how to speedrun. See, it's, like, a different thing, but it's, like, I know how to play it, so it's not the same, like, commitment.
Alright, yeah. This is dope. Bless Peter Parker.
Now let's combine these two moves.
Like, you just try to fool your brain with stuff like that.
Alright, I'm feeling this.
Four guys incoming. Heads up. Time for some free-form practice. Use air combat as a target to eliminate these enemies. Good function.
Y'all trying to catch some hands? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Take the spider out and grab the shit so you know. This is official Spider-Man tech. Y'all are not authorized to resell. These guys are see-through. How are these guys?
Whatever.
But remember, specificity is the heart of every great web. For example, instead of, hey, try, oh, nice pass.
That's it.
Okay.
Now to fix a training sim.
Learn runs that never and then never actually run them. Oh, mood.
Nice. That did it.
That has happened a few times where I've like scouted out new runs and like never went beyond the scouting phase. I just did a quick like, hey, this looks kind of neat, and then I never like did anything with it.
Hey dude, I think you should check out Roxxon Plaza on your way home. I just walked by and I'm pretty sure someone's breaking in.
Yeah. I'll look into it.
Hey, so I want to hear more about your new spider powers.
Think it's some kind of bioelectric discharge. Or supercharged static electricity?
Dude, we gotta name it.
Like, the reason I've been able to learn, like, Miles any percent and Peter any percent is because it's really...
Okay,
It's so much easier to be like, hey, I'm just learning a slightly different category of games I already know. Like, you know, the commitment doesn't feel that insane, because it's like, well, it's already time commitment I've done, it's just different. So that's like, and you combine that with I wanted to submit stuff to GDQ, and that's why I've actually done stuff. Yeah, I definitely have, like, partial or completed notes for some speed games that, like,
Yankees right. Venom's a good name.
did not go beyond that. I just have partial or completed notes, and I just got screwed there. What the heck?
Haven't seen you guys before. Nice glow sticks.
Can you, like, Miles, I just want you to punch dudes. Okay. Yes. Punch dudes.
Like that.
So we get what we came for.
Okay. You're dumb, so we'll do this. No. I want to get you specifically. This will be a thing if it's not you specifically. So, like, just make this work.
The stuff in the reactor?
It's not installed yet. They're talking about shipments.
Hey, I did that grocery shopping your mom wanted, but she's wondering where you are. Dinner's almost ready.
Crap. Okay. I'll try to wrap this up.
Just-
Thanks, man.
Come on, let's get this over with, because this is not going how I was hoping. Miles is just... Controls in this game be weird, dude, because it feels so smooth until it just sort of doesn't.
The Tinkerer? Who's that?
Just, go down.
They were talking about new farm shipments. Need to figure out what they found so I know where they're gonna hit next. They were
Like, fucking 25 seconds? That's insane.
Pretty good right about now. I'll look into that group and the new form shipments tomorrow.
And that fight wasn't even, like, bad. It just didn't line up the way I hoped it would. Like, dude, Miles is so... Like, I can't even explain it, right? But just say I want to web up an enemy in Peter game, right? Just say I'm playing Spidey 2018, controlling Peter Parker, and I want to web up an enemy. I know with 100% certainty which enemy I'm going to web up, and if they are going to get stuck to a wall, and that if I, say, launch them and slam them on the ground, they'll get stuck. Miles, I just don't. And I don't understand why. But if I go to web up a guy in Miles, there's always some % chance someone else gets webbed, and then the whole fight gets screwed. Because there are certain guys I really need to be taken out immediately, or things get real screwy.
Glad Dad's tree survived the move.
Me too. He loved that little guy.
And it's really annoying,
Miss hearing him say that.
because I don't know what's causing it.
His mom's not done unpacking either. That wallpaper just screams Abuela. Well, what's that? Huh. Must have gotten mixed up in the move. One of Dad's old case files.
But, like, that's my experience with Miles. Is just, it's slightly slippy. Like, the controls feel more slippery, is like the word. Where I feel like it's doing what I asked it to, technically, but I wanted it to do it to that guy instead of the other guy. Or I wanted it to do it, like, in this interaction and instance, and not whatever. And, like, I don't know if that's just a me thing. I have no clue if anyone else has a... Like, I would have to ask, like, Rebel if he's had that problem. But I definitely have, like, it's a feeling.
So, Christmas by candlelight?
And, like, the game feels so, like, fun and fluid to control, like, 90% of the time that it stands out when it happens.
Definitely can't get to the transformer from here. Unless you're super sticky.
Oh yeah, Spidey full game is rough, dude. Like, it's so much commitment to learn Spidey full game. The only reason I ever learned it is because I made friends in that community while I was doing DLC stuff, and basically, like, bribed them into teaching me. And by bribed, I mean I'm like, you're going to have to walk me through this, or I'm not doing it.
And a saved Christmas dinner. Come on. It worked. Oh man, those lights are bright. Did not think this through. Gotta get back inside ASAP. Keep him distracted, Genki.
Miles.
What? You awake? No.
So I stayed up last night and designed an app for your new suit.
Like, Miles is a much easier learn, because it's only 90 minutes of actual gameplay.
So I could reverse engineer the plugin architecture and
And in terms of glitches, there's like 3.
you just fell asleep again, didn't you? Miles!
Like, I can tell you from running this category for a bit that Miles any percent is not... Like, Miles any percent's a pretty simple run to just pick up and go.
Thank you.
Within a couple runs, you'll be, like, okay at it.
I'm connected to your
Because you just need a couple runs to memorize where you're going, and, like, you're good.
Alright.
Then it's just learning how to, like, fight in these games, which is a thing.
I can see everything you see. How are you not puking all the time?
Lots of practice.
They swear. I mean, cutscene splits are the best splits, so, you know.
Welcome to Friendly Neighborhood 1.0. It lets New Yorkers directly request your help and report crimes in progress.
Nice UI.
Thanks. Oh, look, someone just made a request. Request came from a guy named Aaron Davis.
Wait, what? That's my uncle.
Does he know you're Spider-Man?
No. Gotta be a coincidence. I'm headed to the
But yeah,
subway
you
stop.
compare learning, like, Miles any percent is like, do a couple runs, you're good, no problem whatsoever. Peter any percent is, not that.
He definitely didn't recognize me. Oh, he's calling through the app? This is Spider-Man.
Hey, forgot to mention. There was a break-in last night right
Peter any percent is a lot.
called the Underground. Caught him hanging around my stop.
These freaking trucks.
You know anything else about
These
them?
trucks are the death of me, I swear.
Been around a while. Now they've got a new boss. Tinker.
Tinkerer. Thanks for
Because
the
these smaller cars you can kind of hop on top of.
tip. Call Spider-Man often? Like for help?
Didn't really have a way to get in touch to this app thing. I saw you on the news last night taking down Ryan.
I don't know what easy for a while means. Like, Peter any percent isn't a super complex category, it's just a lot.
Working at the subway line?
Like, it's a long category with a lot of details to try to pick up on and learn.
I was trying to make
And it's just,
decided this job.
especially since you have to
Train's going down.
pretty much do crimes and stuff by, what?
We fix 'em.
Miles.
Tell your boss you showed initiative by using the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app.
I'll do that. Good luck with the census.
I don't know what which things from nowhere means. It's like,
Where do these cables go? Hey, yourself! Signal relays are being jammed.
said, Peter any percent isn't a complicated category, it's just long.
This tech has a pretty unique RF. Wonder if I can track it. Huh. Looks like there's a bunch more of these around this city.
It's long and it is quite a bit at once.
Perfect time to try out those new holo drones.
I have entered your system.
Hey, Underground! We gotta stop running into each other. Okay. Hope the trains are running again. check in with Uncle Aaron.
Oh, you mean with Silent Step and the
Hey, Mr.
launch?
Davis.
Yeah.
How are things looking now?
I've got a signal, but no trains on the tracks.
Yeah.
They're going down at the yard.
I'll give you that. The launch and Silent Step glitches are not super easy.
Subway to ship new form?
Roxxon?
Those take some
The
time.
subway system is designed to carry people, not freight.
But don't blame me for that, because none of that was me.
So they've been using it under the table. I'll follow up on it. So, you mentioned your brother. You got other family?
I haven't seen them in a while. I had to make some changes, like taking his job.
Underground's wrecking everything. Maybe I can stop them quietly. Gotta split those guys up.
Tinkerer told us to get in and out quick. What was that noise?
Here, take 5.
Yeah, like, negative shockwave, you don't even get an any percent anymore.
Good time to try out Pete's visor tech. Nice. Now I can track them. One down. Another whammy for Spider-Man. I've got a theory. You're trying to intercept new form. Am I close? Go ahead. Try it.
Lean AF.
That's all of them. Now to get the trains back on the tracks.
That is how easy the for second train fight is.
Unc said that's their leader. Oh man, they read the controls. Then I have to get the trains back on the tracks by hand. Or web. I can use that turntable.
But yeah, at least like the way I run any percent, I don't get negative shockwave. But I also just don't do school clip, even in NG+.
Some new form shipments, then kills the subways. Maybe they're trying to stop new form from reaching the city?
Because I think school clip's just kind of a pain in the butt for not a lot of like payoff. And that opinion's just kind of been... That opinion's kind of been, you know, validated with the,
We've got trains on the tracks.
like, negative shot.
Now they
With the, manual save stuff at the start of the mission and whatnot. Like,
controls here too. But not the generator.
like, makes it so my decision, like, actually makes some degree of sense.
My webs are conductive. Come on, trust the New York subway. Yes! Hey, Mr. Davis. Did anything change on your end?
Panels just lit up like Christmas. Good job, kid.
Glad to help. If anything else comes up, just post a note in the app.
Wait a second. I got a little something here. It's not much, but
Meanwhile, Miles, like, if you learn Miles any percent, like, the most complex thing to learn is the aim clip glitch, which only saves 30 seconds, so you could just choose not to do it
Day one of solo Spider-Maning.
for, like, a long time.
Conspiracy in our neighborhood.
Classic.
You arguably do not need it currently to get world record.
The mark of a true Spider-Man. Well, if you need me, I'm a phone call away. And a cross-Atlantic flight, but it's fine.
Sure, man. Oh, and thanks for the gift. It is awesome.
You earned it. Oh, MJ needs me. Gotta go. Bye. Dude, fixing the subways made the app.
Dude, professional bunny hopping.
This one's from Teos. This guy rules.
Oh, I should definitely check that out. Now that the whole city's counting on me.
We're like the #1 app in NYC right now. Check it out as soon as you're done with your uncle. He still doesn't know.
Until I drop it once, and then we just move on.
But I kept my cover. I'll check the app as soon as I'm done here. Later.
Hey, Vokia? Please correct me if that's wrong. We call it bunny hopping. What you do is you shortcut a jump kick to one of your shortcuts on the D-pad, and then you jump kick you cancel the jump kick with a jump, and then you jump kick, jump, jump kick, jump, and you go on like that for a little while. Full Kia? I'm really bad with names, so just keep correcting me until I get it right.
Not if I can help it. What web's working? Okay, bombs are down. After these guys.
I misread that. That is not what I really wanted, but it's what I did, so... Whatever, we commit to the decision. And we double down, even though it was the wrong decision. That's all to be done. Fine. Just take this dude out. Take this chick out. We are A-okay.
The last night you learned new forms getting shipped by train. Then today you attack the trains. Why? To stop new forms? To steal it?
Yeah, it's fine other people mess it up. I just would like not to, you know? And I'm glad you've been watching my runs. It's always neat to hear. Welcome to the stream. This Peter game, not as, or this Spider game, not as intense as the other one. We chill out a lot more. 4 seconds, who cares?
City definitely needs a Spider-Man. Should patrol for a while.
Like, you come here for, like, Peter game runs, we, decent amount of focusing going on. You come here for Spidey, for, Miles runs, we are all chill. There is, zero room in me to take this game ultra seriously.
Got a couple ideas on how to use this.
Say, it's not to say, oh, I'm actually going to lose like 30 seconds, aren't I? I didn't realize it was on a side mission. I should have realized that, considering Rio didn't call me. I can hope that because it's a timer, they'll just... Hey, okay, we're good, we're good.
Never got a text back from you.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Tails Bodega was robbed.
Hey, lost.
That was what I was going to say I was hoping for. Because it's a timer, it'll just spawn anyway, and we'll be like, okay. And that's what happened. So, Miles, open the damn door.
Man,
yeah. The hope is definitely that they can bring
a little later. Gotta get home from Mom's rally.
Peter swinging up to Miles and bring like Miles combat a little more of like the control of like how controlled Peter is, if that makes sense. But like I'm assuming in the sequel we'll be bouncing between them, so them playing differently is like fine. I mean, I'm pretty chill with that. I mean, if you're offering me a 3 to 4 hour speed run where half the run is like you're playing Miles and half the run is like you're playing Peter, that sounds kind of fun.
Are you still wearing your suit?
Yeah, you know, just in case.
It's gonna be fine. See, this is my favorite part of
I'm just throwing 3 to 4 hours out there. I obviously have no clue.
Awesome music. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Because speedruns are magical little things. And sometimes you can have games like Elden Ring where the speedrun is 15 minutes. You never know.
We've got a situation here.
Or sometimes you can have Miles being set up as like a shorter game, so you're thinking, oh, shorter speedrun, right? And then cutscenes.
I got you.
Like, if we're not swapping between Peter and Miles throughout the sequel, then I'm just kind of confused. I feel like that's the exact thing they set up. Like, with this game's existence, I feel like that's what's being set up. Because I just feel like, why set up Miles's, like, whole, like, combat style and everything else if you weren't going to, like, immediately use it, you know?
I stopped you at the subway. I'll do it again.
Miles, you made it home.
Okay, just come on up.
Is she okay?
She hurt her arm when she fell. Don't worry, I'm taking care of her. What about you? What's the underground doing?
This attack doesn't make sense. I thought they wanted new form, but there isn't any here. Had the
That's slowed down a bit there. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, I'll live with that.
Where are you?
I'm at home, but I can come to the hospital.
No, stay where it's safe.
But you're hurt. What if something happens to you?
Yeah, because I feel like that's what they're going for, is like Miles uses Venom stuff, Peter relies on gadgets, and like that's the difference between the two.
I'll be back soon. I'll even let you sign my cast.
And I think you could make it some interesting like gameplay dynamics with that, where you're swapping between the more thoughtful and the more punchy.
Looks like the plaza was just a warm-up.
Or distraction.
It's like, I feel like that's just be such a missed opportunity of what they set up, though. That's the thing. Because, I mean, they gave Miles his own game. Like, and his own, like, style of play that is distinctly his own. I feel like just so much is missed if all you do is just say, oh yeah, you do some side stuff and easier. That's not what I wanted. That is slow. Like, yeah, dual team takedowns will absolutely be a thing based on the fact they have, like, that system in this game. I would be surprised if it weren't a thing. Like, it'd be cool if you had the designated button to, like, switch between the two. Like, if you, even if it's just you choose at the start of the mission which one you want to use, like, that would also be cool. And but, like, make it a freaking, like, PS2 game and you have a button to switch between them on the fly, that would be so cool. I don't think it's fair to call either Miles or Peter the moneymaker, because, like, it's the Spider-Man brand is the moneymaker. Like, Spider-Man as a brand is just... Miles has gotten a heck of a lot more popular because of how good Spider-Verse is. Yeah, that's... Lego games still do that, but, like, I associate that with, like, an old school era of, like, game design. Like, PS2 games used to do that crap all the time, where you would, like, have multiple playable characters, and you hit a button, and you, like, get a slow pan to the other guy, and just, like, start wailing. Like, a lot of PS2 co-op games used to do stuff like that. That's a decent-sized goal. Wow. Nice.
I did this.
BRB.
Powers. I made it explode.
Everyone's safe. After the explosion, the bridge started
We've got eyes on the other Spider-Man. Please advise.
What's going on?
I have no idea.
Copy.
No! No, I'm not your enemy.
What are you doing? He saved us.
Hey, leave him alone.
I'm recording this. You're watching.
Put that phone away now. I said put that phone away now.
Hey, get your hands off me.
Leave now. This is your last warning.
I saved him.
What the hell? Where'd he go?
Did they push him?
Let's check pings in Discord. What are the pings? Nothing too ridiculous. Anyway, you know what time it is?
They were gonna shoot me.
Yay! This is what people come to Miles streams to see, right?
I don't know.
Here today is Simon Krieger, discussing the destruction of Braithwaite Bridge.
Look, I want to root.
Like, if your answer is no, then, like, you're missing out.
What did you call it? Bioelectricity?
You want breakfast?
Will that cost us Roxxon property?
Yay! Alright, new one.
This is messed up.
Yeah.
What happened?
New game? Hello? Easy. Like, come on.
She stole.
I'm not trying to tax my brain while I watch cutscenes. I'm just trying to do Sudoku.
It's my fault the bridge blew up.
No, it's not.
I can do hard in my own
I'm
time.
headed to the campaign headquarters. You boys need anything while I'm out? I could pick up dulce de coco.
I thought you'd quit after last night.
Why would I quit? I said I'd fight for my home. I meant it.
You could have died.
Our family doesn't give up.
And if you're new to stream, welcome to Miles. You read the split names, right?
Mom. Dulce de Coco.
I gotta keep myself entertained somehow.
If you don't mind.
I don't mind.
As like a really touching, emotional cutscene plays in the
I
background.
thought I'll be able to fix anything. Do anything that Spider-Man does.
Whenever you say Spider-Man, you always mean the other one. You're Spider-Man. You can fix this. Your way.
Okay, also copyrighted music's gonna play, so we gotta mute. Can't mess with the copyright. Just can't do it. 7, 8. I've met people who've said they really wanted to like NG plus this game, but don't want to sit through all the cutscenes again. So it's not just a speedrunning issue. It's like a replayability issue as a whole. It affects speedruns like very directly, but you know. Yeah, well, sorry about the song you love. It copyright
Hey,
fuck
man,
me, dude.
things are big time now, huh? Feels like people need Friendly Neighborhood now more than ever.
We gotta think of a shorter name. All the good apps are one word.
Also, you want my
My favorite food truck will be at the
steaming Spidey speedrun hot take?
giant gyro.
Okay.
Miles any percent is better than Peter any percent, solely because in Miles any percent you actually get to wear a cool suit during the end of the run.
Vandalizing Roxxon property, and I think they've been recruiting kids around the neighborhood.
That's it.
But they didn't try to get you involved in their mess, did they?
No.
I just really hate the Fear Itself suit.
Yeah. I ran into him at the subway stop by our house. Did you know he's working there?
No. You know I don't want you around him.
But you and Dad never told me why I wasn't allowed to see him anymore. He used to come by our place all the time.
I'm actually lost.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, honey. We're still setting up.
Because this is too far south.
One vote at a time.
Have I ever told you you're my favorite son?
I've got steep competition.
Like, it's not...
Bye.
I've never overswung this before. I've never had this problem before. Here it is. Because, like, look at it. It's kind of hard to miss. How did I miss it?
Roxxon and the Underground are trading shots nearby.
I mean, I'll give you a better angle. Look at it. Like, it's a little castle, and there's, like, some rainbow stuff, too. Like, it's not
Sad to see it like
super
this.
easy to pass over.
Should find a low-profile way in. Don't want to draw attention. Hello? Man, this place is dusty. No one's been here in a while.
Dude, Miles' suits in like this game are just clean. It's like Peter's canonical suit in the first game is great. The problem is the red's a bit too pink. Which, based on the trailers in the sequel, they actually fixed. Because in the trailers, Peter's canonical suit is a much darker red, and it looks much nicer.
Running a test upload.
Half my team is sick.
Like, if you want to know the type of stuff that like I care about, that was my main takeaway from the trailer.
You sure we're ready?
We have to be. They broke ground in Harlem today, ahead of schedule.
Poisoning the city to make a buck.
They keep cutting corners, ignoring safety reports. I can't let them pervert my work like this, Finn.
So that's
Okay.
7 and 8.
First we
That's
flush the core,
3.
then we wipe all data. You're sure they can't just make more of this stuff?
No, as long as we take out the backup supply in Jersey too. But without me, they'll have no idea how new form works.
They said it's going to come out next year.
They'll report us. Things go wrong. Video uploads
That's
straight
the
to
information we know.
Perfect. You ready to save New York?
Which means they'll show it again this year at some point. Like, whatever Sony... I'm assuming around when E3 would have been, Sony will do a showcase thing.
Damn it.
Where they'll showcase, like, the new God of War right before it releases, and they'll showcase where Spidey 2 is, and maybe give us, like, spring or winter or whatever.
I won't let tonight be for nothing.
And then whatever else Sony has up their sleeves.
I promise, Rick.
They were trying to shut the New Form project down.
Like, these are the guesses I would make.
Last known location of her phone. If I can track it.
But based on precedent, I would think that Spidey will either come out summer of next year or winter, or like holiday season of next year. Both are equally plausible. Just depends on what they want to do. Because if they feel like Spidey 2 is the heaviest hitter game they have for next year, they'll put it for the holiday season. Just, you know, marketing stuff. Might as well go for it. Get a little boost there.
Why she became the Tinkerer. There. Got a location.
But that was a clean mission. I even got a little speed up. Like, that was clean all the way around. Yeah, I'm not surprised that golded. That was clean. It's this one or the other one. Did I goof? I did not goof.
Hey, did you find anything in Finn's shop?
Alright, this will determine if I PB, basically. Because, I screwed this glitch up really bad in PB. All I have to do is get it, and, I'll save a crap ton of time. Nice and easy, first try. No problems there. Spidey, thank you.
Now to get into the building.
You have to get that prompt. He was a little weird about it. And first try. Easy peasy. You enjoy that? Because we just saved like 90 seconds on my PB. Because I screwed that up. So applaud. Or don't. Whichever. But no, I'm not going to go for a crane skip, because I just can't be bothered. It's 20 seconds. I can't be bothered. With how inconsistent it is, I cannot be bothered.
How'd you do that?
I've worked with systems like this before. Now focus.
Looks like a good time to try out those remote mines. Phone. I tracked the signal. It's coming from somewhere deep underground.
Lowest point in the building is at the bottom of the reactor.
Yeah, that whole sequence is just an aim clip, which is something I discovered accidentally in Peter game, because I was just trying to do the Web Blossom in Fist Tower, and I kept getting shot while I was aiming at the wall, and it clipped me through. So we found out, like, aiming next to walls in certain scenarios, if you're hit, you can clip through like that. And that's the one useful place in either game we have found for it.
I can't believe my nephew's risking his neck for a phone. Get on. You're close to the reactor prototype. Need to take these guys out. Nice work.
Thanks.
Silo's just on the other side of that blast sheet. Use that terminal to open it up.
With a new form reactor in each one. New form made Rick sick. I need to shut these down.
And then the rest of it is hitting the right triggers, and
Focus.
yeah, the rest of it's just hitting the right triggers, so you reset checkpoint and you skip the crawling and the vent part. Because all that skips is the crawling and the vent part, but that skips like 30 seconds of
Looks like I need to figure out a way past
stuff,
the fan.
because the vents are like a surprising amount.
What I said. Don't get caught.
Neutralizing Spider-Man!
Hi, Genki.
Just calling to make sure you're not hurt or dead.
Ha! Thanks. Actually got my uncle here helped me.
Subway worker guy?
Yeah, it turns out he's off of the Prowler. Long story.
Wait. Prowler? The
And that is how easy combat in Miles can be.
We're not partnering. It's just a one-time thing.
Like, Miles in combat is like... It's weird, because Peter's combat is so much easier to optimize, because Miles' combat is just a lot more minute. But when you get Miles' combat down, it feels so good.
Why? You got your phone. Now let's leave.
That reactor killed my friend. It needs to be shut down. Permanently. I need your help, Unc. Please. Uncle Aaron?
Like, it's just so satisfying to get the combat in this game right.
Thanks, Uncle. Just like the generator outside! Only huge!
What are you doing? You gotta get out of there, man. Can you
You don't know what I do out of bounds. You hit a trigger at the top of the vent where Miles says I'm in. You hit a trigger further in the vent where it teaches you to web shoot at fans to stick them. And then you go out of bounds below to where the sewer part of the level is, and you just get Miles to go where the camera starts panning. And when the camera starts panning, the game knows you're in that sewer section, and if you hit the prior checkpoints, the game assumes you're supposed to be there, and then you reset checkpoint, and you're there. Did that explain it well?
You're almost out.
I really needed that phone. Now what am I gonna do?
Come on, kid. I can't get to you before Roxxon does.
Stand down! We're taking you into custody!
They've got orders from Captain.
Why? What do they want?
Study you. Interrogate you. Don't know, don't care. Just don't.
Okay. I didn't want to put it there, but, I'll try to take advantage of, what the game says I did. It's really one of those things.
I'll get you out of there.
Got it.
Like, that's the sort of thing I talk about when I talk about Miles' controls just feeling a bit more slippery than Peter's. Is like, Peter game, that just would not happen to me. I would have just enough control of, like, Peter's targeting that I would be very confident. that that would not happen. But Miles, that's just like a thing.
Sorry, trade secret.
You need to lay low. Don't trust anybody, and don't take
Told
off
you that would
mask.
determine if I PB or not. Just look at that time stick.
I can't lay low. I still need to find Finn.
Your friend's the Tinkerer. No wonder you care so much about this.
It's not just that. Protecting New York is my job.
And I could save another like 20 seconds on my PB if I got Crane Skip, but I am not going for Crane Skip.
Don't take off the mask.
Don't tell her you're Spider-Man. Go to her as a friend.
Because again, I just can't personally be bothered with it.
You'd be surprised. People get stupid when they care about someone. Like you're being stupid now.
If I told her the truth.
I told your dad the truth. Thought he had my back. Hoped he would. Be my brother. Instead, he cut me out. If I kept my mouth shut, maybe I'd still have a family. You know what you have to do.
Okay. I should call Finn? No. I've got time to check on the city. Yeah.
Miles, you know how many followers you've gained since the app went live? It's crazy. I've been running some numbers, and I know you said no to ads before, but maybe we could reconsider?
No.
Right. No, of course not. Just saying. So did you find Finn's phone?
Yeah. But,
I love Genki. Like, come on, man, we can make money.
What? How are you not dead?
Felt like it was for a minute there. But then I released all the
Like,
energy.
we could make decent money, dude. Like,
luckily I didn't bring down the whole lab.
Man, I gotta start taking notes on all your new powers. So, what's the plan now?
Uncle Aaron thinks I should tell Finn I want to join the underground. Then I can take the new form so she doesn't use it for whatever.
Whoa, like lie to her face?
Yeah. But I don't have any other leads.
You know what we need?
Don't say a pros and cons list.
A pros and cons list, exactly.
I gotta make a move, man.
I guess. Well, good luck. Call if you need me. Miles!
Okay. I gotta do it. Call Finn, get her to let me in the underground.
Hey, Miles. You okay?
Yeah. Why would you say that?
Oh,
Hey, it's me. Sorry.
I was really glad you called. I needed a break.
From what?
Oh, just stuff.
So, I went to your folks' old shop. Thought you might be there. Looked like there might have been some kind
So,
of
if we're
purchase
reviewing
before
the
I got
run
there.
thus far, We're Here For
I went
You is really
inside
bad.
and looked around. Found out about Rick.
That's all I got. We're Here
So
For You
sorry.
is really bad. New Flip was
What else did you find
fine,
out?
can be better.
I want to help you.
The Trains was pretty alright. Time to
gotta talk to
Rally was apparently pretty good. Someone left the cutscenes on was very good. And Corporate Espionage was pretty good.
I'm really sorry your mom got hurt at her rally.
That's where we stand currently.
Spider-Man hadn't shown up, everyone would have been fine. Please
So
don't
only
try to talk me out
one
of this.
bad mission thus far.
I
That's
know what I'm
can't
doing.
complain.
Okay.
I mean, you can, but like, come on, dude. You gotta.
That's my big
You
secret.
speedrun long enough, you
That's why I've
learn
been
that
so
if the
busy.
game gives you
What's your
mostly what you
excuse?
want, like, roll with it.
Well,
Mostly what you want is still mostly what you want.
volunteering at Feast.
You're always busy.
If you
with
start
stuff like
getting
that.
antsy over things
not
not
real
being
reason.
exactly perfect, you're just gonna have a rough go.
The real reason is
Especially in a game like
I've
this.
been taking on a lot more responsibilities than I can handle lately. Made me push my friends away. But I'm here to fix that.
Like, seriously, if anyone wants any speedrunning advice out there, tip number 1, practice. Tip number 2, let good enough be good enough.
You know, Rick was...
Like, don't go resetting the start of your runs every time because, oh, we have, like, time to save there. It's like, sure, but you could get that next run.
If you want my help, I'm all in.
Like, you have to play the rest of your speed game at some point.
No worries.
Maybe you PB by 20 seconds instead of, like, a minute, but still a 20-second PB. Like, at some point you have to let good enough be good enough.
Where?
You know? I hope that makes sense. I'm just trying to say, if you can't enjoy, like, the small victories in this hobby, it's going to be long and grueling a lot of the time. Because, like, the massive victories don't come without a lot of small victories along the way.
You're set up in the Kingpin's office space?
After he went to prison, the feds seized his property. They haven't gotten around to selling it, so we moved in.
And a lot of really bad jokes most of the
The
time.
Underground, the Tinkerer.
Tinkerer's a nod to my role. I built everything. The masks, the weapons.
Programmable matter.
Right. The Underground tried to rob my granddad's shop and saw...
And also just, like, know your capabilities and what you're good at and what you're willing to, like, risk time for. Like, this clip, I can do it. I know I can do it. I practice it. And it saves, like, 20 seconds, but if I screw up once, I lose a minute, basically. And a run like this, I don't want to lose a minute right now, and I can just go on the crane. Like, not lose any time on my PB, and just play for a PB. Like, you know? There are times when that's worth it. To me, this isn't one of those times. I'll just make a walk at it. Didn't get it? Oh well, boo-hoo. Move on.
Come on, Miles. Make it look good.
Like, to me, this one, like, glitch just isn't worth it.
Gotcha.
Just to me. Because it's in the middle of the run, you screw it up, the whole run's screwed. And there's so much other BS in this run, like, I'd rather just enjoy myself and not let the run ride on one silly trick that, for me, fails like half the time, and I don't know why.
I stole one canister. I'm making some adjustments. Don't worry about it. Take today to settle in.
Right.
And if you disagree with me, like, you know, run the category yourself and go for it. Like, you know, I'm happy for the people who can do it.
Yeah. Long as the new weapons keep coming, the Underground stay loyal.
Is that a programmable matter sword?
New enemies, new solutions.
You mean Spider-Man, right?
This week's most unwelcome surprise.
She's not gonna show him downstairs, right?
Finn, Kevin's really freaking out about shield calibration.
How many times do I have to explain it to him? Miles, I need to deal with something. Hang here, okay?
Oh yeah, sure.
What's Tinker again?
Now's my chance. I gotta figure out where she's keeping the new form. Might be able to find some clues in here. This stuff from Martin Lee's gang?
Yeah, trophies. Gotta establish dominance if we're gonna replace Fisk.
Come on, Miles. Zoom. Zoom, Miles. Zoom. Sometimes he can zoom strafe. It's kind of funny. There we go. Little bit of a zoom strafe. I mean, he's fast, dude.
Good place to hide a deadly fuel source. Bridge attacks getting
It's a pretty fast zoom strafe. I am easily amused.
Lugging it around. Maybe they brought it here. It's a lot of cash.
Even more downstairs. Old man's basically funding us. Whether he likes it or not.
More downstairs. Sounds promising. Might be using Fisk's secret rooms on the ground level.
Break time's over, kids. Group 2, head downstairs for training.
Sounds like where I need to go.
Not yet. I jumped the gun.
They keep their secrets downstairs. Genki, I'm in the vents.
Nice. Did you find out where they're hiding the new form?
Not yet, but I saw Finn head toward the basement, so I'm gonna try and follow her.
Hey, when you're crawling through vents, do you ever feel like you're in a movie and start humming suspenseful music to yourself? And then think about getting caught and put into a cell suspended over an alligator pit, and then making a bomb out of gum wrappers to escape?
Wait, what? No.
Cool. Just curious.
Okay.
No.
I'm in the atrium.
Miles.
Shut down some underground training exercises. Then I'll look for a secret room.
We've gone off script at this point. Okay, he's back. Just take him out like you were supposed to initially, please. Ah, damn it. This is quite a bit off script. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Or we won't and we'll lose time. Either way, it'll be entertaining. Okay. Oh, that was it? I didn't expect him to be the last one. Or else I would have finished. Oh well.
She must have gone somewhere. I read this interview with Fisk where he said he loved art with a purpose.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But they also found a bunch of secret passages in his house hidden behind art. So...
Yeah, gotcha. I'm looking. Hey! I think I got something! Secret stairs.
Hey, no collision barrel. He even caused Miles. The barrel caused Miles to run in a circle. Oh,
planned to use it when the other Spider-Man came for him.
It's the little things.
Maybe he would have gotten away.
Let's not start giving the supervillain.
It is the little things in the speedrun that make me the happiest.
knew this would be dangerous. It's the deal we made.
But if we're getting sick too?
You can't hack it, you can get out. The underground doesn't have time for weaklings.
You hearing this? Nuform is making the underground sick too.
They're so callous about it.
You moved the new form? Safely?
Yeah, the lab uptown.
Genki, they moved the Nuform.
We're not sure if the canister's safe. It was hot, buzzing, like it's unstable.
It's that new Spider-Man. His powers messed with the structure. Tell everyone not to touch it.
They're hideouts. Nuform's gotta be in one of them.
I need a clearer picture. Then I can narrow it down.
We don't know enough about this stuff. What it is, where it came from.
My brother created Nuform. Chief chemist. And Roxxon killed him. I won't stop until Roxxon's gone. Are you with me?
You know we are.
Good. I need power. Generators, car batteries, whatever you can find. Bring them to the theater.
Mix of the shortcut scene and the, mostly the shortcut scene. I'm gonna have to come back to that puzzle when I have a longer cutscene. Which there will be. Don't worry, there will be time for the puzzle yet.
Man, I don't even know what I did, but it worked.
Okay, you do you. I'm gonna research the map you found. We got like.
Cool. I'm gonna keep shocking guys.
Okay, gotta get that one in specific. And actually web. Oh. Or just take out, that's fine.
I cleaned up that photo you took of the map. Looks like the underground are squatting in old Fisk construction sites.
What about a theater? Finn mentioned one.
A theater, huh? That's
about the same as last run, or I saved a couple seconds, one or the other.
That'd be the Gem Theater.
Sounds like that's where she hit the
I saved a couple seconds, but should have been a couple more. Oh well.
If you're headed to the theater, I'm all in. You're gonna check out those underground hideouts first. I know someone who can help.
Cool. I'll add the hideouts to my to-do list and hit you up when I get to the theater.
Not the end of the world at all.
Figure out why Speed Nonagon keeps crashing.
Finn's not meeting the underground at the gym till later tonight. I'll probably have some time to check the app or whatever else needs doing.
Yeah, travel, please.
I should get back to looking for the new farm. Time to hit the theater. Right, Genki. Underground are everywhere.
You might say they're overground?
Keep working on that one. Barrier's electrified. Ow! And not friendly.
Your suit says that was 300 kilojoules. How is that just ow?
Benefits of bioelectricity, I guess. Power can be supplied all over.
Okay, this mission is one of the more technical in the run. Okay.
Lights out for you.
I like your new place. Is there a phantom anywhere?
Miles. Miles running over stuff when I don't want him to is certainly a thing that can happen. I'm not going to deny that. That's not what I wanted. I just wanted everything aside from being grabbed there, essentially. The rest of that's what I wanted. Being grabbed loses a few seconds that I don't need to be losing.
What it was like before Tinkerer?
Let me up, please. That is much cleaner than that generator's ever been. That generator's usually the mean one. Okay. He, bounced away. I've never seen that before. Please tell me you saw that too, right? There was one dude left, and the dude was like, nope. And he actually went far away. I couldn't finish it. I've never seen that. That's amazing. I don't know what's more amazing, that that happened or that I actually, like, intuited I would take advantage of it happening. Because that was just pure reaction. The dude was just like, nope. Dude was like, I want none of that, dude. It's like, I saw what you just did to my friends. Like, nope. Like, that, like, bioelectric, like, BS? Not for me. Like, my friends might be down for that, but, like, nah. I'm not feeling it. Anyway.
Don't tell anyone who you are.
You told me. Just to put it out there. This is the best way to meet Roxxon.
Things not just talking about.
No, that's not what I wanted at all. I got 2 back. Oh, thank goodness, video game. You screwed me, and then you made it up to me. That's all I could ever ask. Like, as long as the screwing and the making up are in, like, equal measure, like, fair and cool and valid, honestly.
Even Spider-Man's not ready for this.
Venom tears it apart.
Good. Keep doing that.
Okay, while you deal with that, I'm just gonna deal with the rest of these guys. And you can just get electric punched whenever you feel like it, sweetie.
Okay. Now for the new form.
He really didn't feel like it. I'm just like, whatever, dude, it's cool. On your time. I'm not doing a speed run, dude. Like, it's chill. If you want to do, like, a little, like, juking, sidestepping, dancing, like, yeah, no, it's cool. You do you.
Hey! 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 Seriously? I just want to talk. Fist! Tinkerer! Stop!
So you can steal my new form? Not a chance in hell!
Hey, Genki! Ran into Finn!
What's happening?
She grabbed the new form. I'm chasing her across Manhattan.
Crap. Okay. How are you gonna stop her?
Step 1, catch her. Step 2, I'll get back to you. Oh, move.
Back off! This is between me and Roxxon!
I got hit forward. That's pretty funny. We're getting all sorts of interesting interactions this mission.
Stop being so flingy! Oh, she's not tired yet. It is not going well.
Where are you?
I don't know. I'm dodging explosions. I need a new strategy. Gonna do what you said.
Tell her the truth?
Yeah, as soon as I catch her. Take...
What? What? What'd I miss?
It is not going well. Where are you? I don't know. I'm dodging explosions. I need a new strategy. Gonna do what you said.
Tell her the truth?
Yeah, as soon as I catch her. Tinkerer, I gotta tell you something. Slow down.
Like, did I not just take the same route just now?
Step off, Spider-Man!
Can someone tell me what just happened? Like, can anyone explain to me what happened?
Oh crap! Not good, not good. Oh, shit's okay. That was dumb.
Because it looks like I did everything correct, right?
I said step off!
Whoa! Why does she invent Death Wheel?
I'm under the impression I did everything correctly there. And that would have been a gold split by like 5 seconds, but I lost like 10 seconds to that happening. Right? Is that not what...
Give me one good reason not to end you.
I'm counting on any eyes that aren't mine, because I was half paying attention to the screen, because I'm like, oh, it's the Finn chase, like, who cares? This plays itself, and then I got a game over screen.
Can we just...
You two on the roof! Freeze!
That could have gone better. I think she cracked her
I'm mad confused. Like, can anyone look back on that and tell me if, like, I actually screwed up somehow? Because if I screwed up somehow, and, like, Finn was actually, like, a decent distance away from me, or I took a wrong corner or something, like, fine. But I'm, like, 95% sure that didn't happen.
I need some advice.
About what exactly?
Because, like, again, I was zoning in and out, but it looked like I was swinging to the harbor, or the little dock,
No idea where Finn
and
is.
that's where you're
Or the new
supposed
fork.
to go.
I guess I should kill some time till Uncle Aaron's free.
Like, just any confirmation, one way or the other, would be appreciated.
Hey, friends. Apparently, Mr. Jameson heard that I'm quoting his producer here, a Spider-Man stan. So
Alright,
he's
BRB.
demanding I debate him. Jameson is a trained debater, and he's an accomplished journalist. So even if I'm right, that doesn't mean I can win. Sometimes it's not about the truth, it's about being the one who talks the most, or the loudest. But look, this debate is going to happen. I couldn't live with myself if I didn't try, and hey, maybe we'll all learn something. Next week, I'll post an edited version of the debate with Triple J, with the full transcript on my blog. But until then, remember to invest in blue light filters if screens give you headaches. Bye!
Having long hair is like cool in some respects. It is a pain in the ass in some respects.
Spill it. Give me the whole situation.
Then, Roxxon...
Like, seriously, I just want confirmation of if I screwed up. That's it. That's all I want.
You're stressed, and you're a superhero. You gotta cut yourself some...
Just tell me I did something wrong and prove it. That's it. Anyway.
Work-life balance, kid. Most important thing. Here. The project your dad and I started back in the day. Our mixtape. Had rhymes ready and everything.
How come I never heard about this?
Because we never finished. We sampled
Anyway,
street
how's
noise
people's
around the way.
weekends
We wanted
doing?
the city to be our beat. But your dad had the masters.
Anything fun?
Things went bad between us. But you can finish
Like,
what we
I think the final 4 games happened today. I really don't give a crap.
Yeah. Okay. What do I do?
So, like, I have no clue who won those games, because I really, really do not give a crap.
I'll set up holograms and guide you.
Okay. Don't think about Finn. Focus on sounds. Clear my head.
Scan the holograms and it'll unlock files on that drive I gave you. You figure out which sound you're looking for. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Rest of the sounds you need are spread across the city.
Oh, dope.
Not now. Hey, get some you like?
Yeah, really unique dynamics.
See? Old man still knows his stuff.
And you were right about clearing my head, too. I know what to do about Finn. I gotta see her. Try to talk her out of all this.
In person? Where?
Trinity Church. Tomorrow night. Why so interested?
Because you got a target on your back the size of Jersey.
You don't have to protect me.
Dude,
Someone should.
Aaron, like, the Prowler in this game is just great. Because this is the first real adaptation of the Prowler character where the Prowler is, like, genuinely cares about Miles' well-being.
What actually happened between you two?
Like, Spider-Verse, yes and no.
You were too similar and too different.
Because, like, Spider-Verse, he was at least, like, kind enough to not want to murder Miles when he figured out Miles was Spider-Man. But this is, like, the one adaptation that, like, he knows and is, like, chill about it.
Trinity Church. Remember, Tinker is yours. Leave the boy alone.
And is, like, still looking out for his well-being. Like, you gotta appreciate it, IMO.
Okay. I'm gonna call Finn. As soon as I'm ready to go.
Didn't expect the gold that by multiple seconds, but here we are, I guess. Anyway, it's this one. Because, like, the original comic series, like, Prowler finds out Miles is Spider-Man and instantly uses him to do all sorts of, like, shady nonsense. Like, instantly.
Time to call Finn. Hope she answers.
Hi, Spider-Man.
Finn. Hey. We need to talk. In person.
So you can lie to me again?
So I can make this right. Please. Meet me at Trinity Church. No more lies, I promise.
If you're screwing with me, fine. I'll see you there.
At least she's willing to meet. Okay, Trinity Church, let's go.
That was a hell of a way to tell me you're Spider-Man. What if I killed you?
You want me to feel bad because you almost killed me?
I want you to stop lying to me. I let you in the underground because I thought you
Oh,
understood.
Finn.
What Krieger did to Rick?
Like, on one hand, I get it.
Not like this.
Like, obviously you don't want your friend lying to you, right?
I need you to look
On the other hand, Miles hasn't told his mom he's Spider-Man.
I made a promise.
Like, that's kind of a big,
So did I.
you know, breaks prior rules of engagement type of secret.
Why'd you pick here?
Dad brought us to that concert. 7 choirs from 7 countries. Remember? Ghana was my favorite.
Ghana wasn't there. You're thinking of Guinea.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Ghana.
Guinea, Belize, Poland, Cuba.
South Korea, Thailand, Venezuela. You're right.
I usually am.
Usually. What?
And skip.
Whoa. Are you okay? They were gonna kill you. Holy shit.
Tougher than I look, huh?
Let's find a way out of here.
Roxxon kept Rhino instead of giving him to the police. It's crazy.
Nothing about Roxxon surprises me anymore.
You okay?
I will be, once we're out. I'm shutting off security cams. Can you check that computer? What did you find?
There's the exit. Through this office. We have to lift the base lockdown first, from the control room.
First, we need to escape the security wing. I'll go down to the floor, see what we're dealing with. Door's locked.
Venom worked in the cell. Should work. Hello.
It's unlocked. I'm headed to the floor.
Right above you.
That security door is our way out, but I'll have to hack a few terminals to disable the alarm.
I'll handle the security goons.
Security cameras are down on the south.
That'll leave.
There's 2 more ahead.
Guess we're going in loud.
Taking you down, Spider-Man!
That one felt good.
Be there for it!
I was trying to just web him because I knew he was the last guy, but whatever. Still a pretty good fight.
On it. Looks like some kind of record archive. Triggering the override. There's a voice memo on here.
Sir, the police are asking about Rhino. What do we tell them?
Our man at the raft is setting up a special work release program. Tell the police Rhino's doing a little community service.
Can't believe they got away with this.
Door's unlocked, but I need you to force it open.
Can do.
Dude, imagine telling people, yeah, that supervillain that, like, destroyed a crap ton of the city before, yeah, he's just doing community service, dude. Like, don't worry about it.
Is that the reason we got captured?
No. It's... I knew he worked with Roxxon, but I didn't think he'd sell me out.
I can't believe this.
Why do I keep listening to you?
No.
They initiated a lockdown. That's the control room we have to get into.
So we'll need past those security shutters.
We've got a maintenance panel here, but it needs power.
Let me see what I can do.
Yeah.
There. Got power.
Accessing... They build engines for their APCs in here.
Hey, Crane's over this engine thing now.
Engine thing. I've got an idea. Can you move the crane back to the assembly line?
Yeah, think I know where you're headed.
Okay, this laser should activate the engine. Crap, laser shorted out.
Think I can reroute power. You're good. Use a laser.
One laser coming up.
Perfect. If I overcharge the engine, it'll be explosive.
And explosive is just what we need to destroy those shutters. Let's go. Almost out.
Miles, buddy, like, I just want you to get in the thing. That was a lot of effort.
That's our way out. Give me a few minutes to
Looks
get
like
it
they
open.
guessed our plan.
Not hard. There's only one exit.
All right, I'll take care of those guards.
That's a funny way to lose a few seconds.
One thing. Did you ever think about calling me to tell me you were Spider-Man? You know, after my parents died, Rick basically had to become my dad. I thought I'd miss having a brother, but I had you.
Finn, that won't hold forever.
Go. I'll be fine. Just go.
Those guys with the lights on their helmets can spot heat signatures. They'll see you if you try to go invisible.
So, Kansas won, UNC won?
Probably millions
Alright.
of tax money. You clear the floor, I'll work on overriding security so we can get out. I can still access machinery if you need me to move anything.
You good in there?
Yeah, those webs are holding the door. Whole base is on alert though, so be careful.
Listen, I know you don't trust me.
You're right, I don't.
What can I do to change that?
Stop going behind my back. And stop acting like I haven't thought this through. No one will get hurt when I take down the plaza. No one except Roxxon. You know they deserve it.
Just promise to talk it through, okay? I promise to listen.
Easy.
What if we went public about Rick's death?
Do you have proof? I don't think the word of two.
There's gotta be.
You handle Rhino. I'll take the guard.
Let's go for a ride. We need to break his armor.
I will give you good death.
A good death. Damage his armor.
Okay. Miles, it's not what I wanted, but okay. What? What? I'm so confused. Why is none of this working? I have never seen this fight not work like this before. The fight just broke on me there. Like, because Rhino hit the tank, right? Please tell me that I'm not going insane and Rhino did hit the tank.
Maybe if I charge the engine.
All I want is confirmation that someone else saw Rhino hit the tank.
I'm not gonna kill the guy. That's not how.
And that is why you will lose.
Multiple times this run that the game's just kind of screwing with me in oddball ways.
On it.
I do not like you.
So 15 seconds, like a handful for screwing up the little movement thing to start the cutscene, and then a solid 10 to the tank just not working. Because that's just a thing that happened, I guess. Weird.
You know, Krieger told me how your brother died. Very amusing.
Shut up.
He also told me it was your fault.
Krieger updated the reactor. Tried to supercharge it to make his deadline. If Finn goes through with her plan... Oh my god. Harlan.
You watched him die. Helpless.
No, no, no. Go to hell. What the hell? Screwed up the bridge. Lord, my lab got me kidnapped. Finn. Finn, the reactor.
Come near me again. I'll kill you.
But we're family.
My family's dead.
Brutal. Brutal line.
Janky. I need help.
Hey, I'm telling people in Harlem they need to evacuate before me and your mom go door to door.
Okay, cool. I wanted to say, thanks for always having my back, man. Hey, I could use your help before you go.
You got it.
I want to cross-reference underground activity with buildings that could store Nuform. Maybe you could hack Oscorp surveillance towers, or...
I'm in. It'll take a while to narrow down.
That's all right. Thanks, man. Gonna stretch my legs a little, then head out. Got some time while Gangster tracks down Finn. I should check the app. See if people need help.
presage storm of the century. One heck of a blizzard is blowing in. Make sure you're stocked up on supplies. My loyal listeners will already have plenty of Jameson's jerky, guaranteed to last longer than radio. Oh my god.
That's not what I wanted at all. That could actually lose me time, potentially. There's not much I can do about that. Just dude spawning there? Yeah, that's just the thing. And it interrupted JJ, and I think he has to speak. And if he calls back, like, that's just time loss. If he doesn't call back, then whatever, it's all the same. I don't actually know if the JJ lines are important, because I've never had them interrupted before. So I've never had to figure it out.
I'm hearing that a feast truck's under attack from thieves near you.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Ground fin setup, the Oscorp Science Center. It's closed for renovations. You're back. You're back. You're back.
Sorry about this, nephew. Can't let you go back out there.
So I can save about 20 seconds on PB just by this going according to script. There's not really another way to put it.
I don't get to pick and
When
choose
this fight
what's
goes
mine.
well, it's a script. When it doesn't, it's
No,
just...
you gotta survive. I've been trying to teach you that, but you don't listen.
You want me to survive so bad? Why sell me out to Krieger?
Wasn't a sellout.
Yeah.
I'm serious. You were never supposed to get caught. Krieger broke our deal.
You want it back in the family, and that's the best you could do?
I saved your life.
You threw me in a cell.
To protect you.
Like this is protecting me?
Damn it, Miles. I'm not gonna lose you too.
And I'm not gonna let people die just to save my skin. You underestimated me.
Damn it, no. Don't fight me on this.
I don't want to, but I can't stay down here.
And I'll do what I have to. Keep you safe.
That's the one concern in this fight, is he gets stuck on parts of the environment. And it genuinely screws up every combo if he gets stuck. It's genuinely a problem. Like, that's how I lost 20 seconds in PB, is in Phase 3, which I'm about to do, he got stuck on terrain, which prevented me from being able to hit him, which then caused him to me to actually have to play the rest of the fight out, like, the casual way. And if you know anything about speedrunning, it's, we don't want to do things the casual way. We want to do it like that. Easy. I don't know what the little lag with the cutscene was, but that's exactly to script how that fight should go.
I let you down. We're family.
Family? That didn't stop you from lying to me, manipulating me, fighting me? Being family isn't enough anymore.
Very happy to get the time save there.
You, me.
Just need these next two splits to be average, and I will be very content with this PB.
I don't either. But I can't be the person you want to turn me into.
I can't turn my back when people need me.
I have to be better than that.
Like, you know how this goes. Finish strong.
Lock me up.
What? Dude, are you okay?
I had to fight him. Then I said,
Any speedrun is only as good as you finish. Just kind of the nature of it.
Sorry. You seeing close renovation?
Like, I can reset this. And skip the thing. No. It's early enough that I can just correct. It's time loss, but trust me, it's better to just eat the 10 seconds or whatever I'm eating by resetting my screw up. You'll have to trust me on that one. M. Miles, that's not what I told you to do. Also not what I told you to do. Dumb, bad, RNG, basically. Like, I've tested it over and over, and the fastest you can do that fight is intentionally get noticed and pray they all actually come and try to, hug you. And if they choose not to, like some of them did there, just eat it. Like, whatever.
Oh, this is gonna work.
It's like you did all you could. It's like you just gotta eat it sometimes.
This is working. A couple more.
No, Miles.
I saw one more.
That's a classic. There's too many buttons. Can you, like...
Oh, sweet. Time to break the underground's toys.
Finn, you here? Finn? Come on, we need to finish this. You and me.
She's gotta be with our project. Down that hall.
I'm coming. Hey, where'd they put us?
I've got the museum map on my phone. Our project's in a special exhibit on the top floor. Can't wait to see our names on our little sign. Real scientists.
Today? Oscorp Science Center?
Every major museum in the world. Special exhibits upstairs. There's the elevator.
Do you have tickets for the special exhibit?
Oh, our project is on display.
Zoom, zoom.
You do, and we're sold out. Can't let you go upstairs.
Would you ever move to space? You know.
She said there's no more tickets. Locked.
I recognize that kind of lock. If you shine a light at it, it'll open.
The flashlights on our phones would work. They won't reach.
They will if we find a way to slide something reflective under the door.
Something reflective. It'd be nice to find something mutable.
Mutable? You mean changes shape? Look at you breaking out the fancy vocab.
Shut up. Shape memory alloy. I can change the shape on the museum map. This stuff is crazy. That's it. Take it. Don't let anyone see.
Obligatory, who is that man with auto joke?
Oh, man. Sorry. All good. I still need something reflective. Oh, look. Solar mirrors. And sticky on the back.
I've got the light. Tell me when the sticker's pointed at the sensor, and I'll turn it on.
No one's looking at us yet. Gotta hurry.
It is left. I
That
screwed
worked.
up.
We did it. Come on. Our project awaits. That was awesome. I'm gonna miss doing stuff like this with you.
What are you talking about?
Hello. You'll be at Brooklyn Visions next week. I won't.
I'm pretty sure when the elevator gets here it's dialogue based, so clicking when you click the button doesn't actually matter.
You're gonna make time for us. Seriously.
Okay. Ugh, this is getting mushy. Come on, let's head upstairs.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Miles.
Hi, Mr. Davis.
Finn says hi.
You kids having fun?
And I love she just shakes her head, like, well, there's nothing I can do about it. They went upstairs now.
It's totally a big deal.
Okay, okay. We'll get a picture. Love you, Dad. Bye.
Like, they're out of my jurisdiction now. They went up the floor. There's nothing I can do.
Think they got a converter all hooked up?
Otherwise, what's the point? They'll need to feed biomass in, though. Maybe hook it up to a trash can.
Oh, wait! Would you look at that? Genuine award-winning scientists.
No one told us we were in the special exhibit. Ticket only.
How'd you get in?
I bought a ticket. How'd you get in?
Not important.
Hey, hold up. We need a picture.
You gotta be in it too. You helped us get it working.
Okay, okay, fine. Scoot over. All right.
Say alleles.
I am not saying that.
Finn, you need to know.
I'm done listening to you.
I had to tell her what happened to the reactor.
Okay.
my favorite museum. Taking us out.
Okay. Interesting. Also interesting.
I need to get to Harlem now before Finn destroys the reactor.
I'll take a tied gold split. Works for me.
Yankee, talk to me. How's the evacuation going?
Just last split. Finish strong.
Are you safe? My mom?
We made it. There was about a dozen people.
You're breaking up. Where are you? Yankee! If you can hear me, I'm on my way. Hang tight, man. Please. Never seen a storm this bad.
Ooh wee. Okay, there's no point going into a bunny hop at this point. We're just gonna... The train screwed up any setup time that would have taken, so like, just continue.
Yankee, can you hear me? Yankee! Hang on, guys. I'm coming. I'm gonna destroy this park.
Did it double bounce me? Because it might have. And if it did, I'm not super happy about it. I'm sorry, what? I got pretty owned there, and I'm not really sure how. I can tell you I did. I can tell you definitively that I got owned. The how and why of it, I'm not clear on. You're usually way better with that, Miles. Okay.
Surrender now!
Whatever. Like, you should absolutely be, like... You're just messing with me now. Oh my goodness, you are just messing with me now. Okay, whatever. Whatever, we're losing like 30 seconds on the split, I guess. For reasons. Like, just reasons.
I'm headed east. Where are you? Hiding in Teo's Bodega. It's really bad. You're in Teo's Bodega. I'm close, but I need to take care of Roxxon and the underground before the streets are safe.
Reasons is the only explanation the game gave me, so it's the only explanation I can give you.
Keep him grounded! Think that's the bodega up there. Man,
That was so clean. Like, I actually took those two idiots out in, like, a useful, helpful way. That's so hard to do. And just the in-between that and the rest of it was so... bleh. Whatever, it's good enough. I get a decent fin, this is a good PV.
She started already.
It has to be 7 or 9.
Spider-Man sighted.
2 is one of those.
Get out of here, young blood.
Don't really have enough.
You've got
3,
more
7,
things to do.
8.
He's right. Go.
8.
We'll get people clear.
I'll be back.
I know. People! Check every door! We don't leave anyone behind!
No! You don't know what you're doing!
They deserve what's coming to them!
Miles gets his butt kicked in so many cutscenes, it's a little amusing.
You're not just gonna destroy Roxxon Plaza. You're gonna vaporize all of Harlem.
I'm not gonna let you lie to me again!
I want to say it's always sort of implied that he never goes all out on Finn. I feel like that's the subtext, is he never, like, actually wants to go all out on Finn.
Don't you see what the reactor's doing?
Destroying the plaza! Tearing down Krieger's monument!
Finn, look! The reactor's still going critical. Soon we won't be able to stop it.
No! I am not running away!
Did you feel that? I am gonna have to stop the reactor. We can take down Roxxon with what we know about Newform.
It won't work! No one cares!
Oh, hey, Battle Royale, my favorite.
I know you feel those
just wanted to chime in and let you know, so you don't worry. We're gonna be line of all of
Can I, like, skip the cutscene? That's all I wanted to do.
The optics of being the victims of a terrorist attack? Get Roxxon Plaza. Coming soon, Roxxon City. Alright, later, kid.
I have to stop
Me
him!
too. Stop those! The reactor! Finn! It's tearing the neighborhood apart!
Okay, can I just get the finisher off and then everything should be alright? What? How is that not enough?
Keep dodging! See if it helps! Too slow, Miles!
Why can't you just admit
Okay, that's finally enough. Like, I screwed up by not just resetting checkpoint immediately. That's what I'm supposed to do, but... What? Wow. Okay. I've never been knocked out of the arena before. That's new.
starting. You won't stop me. Then I'll go down twice.
What? Are you shitting me again? Okay, I'm just choking on Final Fin, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. This will be somewhere around a 3:30, 40 or so. 3:30, 40 for you, or 2:30, 40, 2:30, 50, something like that. I lost like 20, 30 seconds.
This shouldn't be happening. I can stop it.
I choked that final pin so hard. The rest of that fin fight was really strong too, so. Oh well. I know exactly what I did wrong. I was just dumb mistake to make.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Still, it's a sizable PB, and it's a solid run overall. Assuming I lost the amount of time I think I lost in this mission, we're talking 15 in Tinker, which was to, like, Rhino not activating the tanks like he's supposed to, which, what? I can't do anything about that. And, like, Curtain Call had that failed me for no reason thing. And then, like... We're Here For You wasn't good. So it's really, I only have like 4 things to complain about. And assuming I lost 20-30 here, we're talking... What, 20-30 here, 20-30, and We're Here For You. 5-10 in Curtain Call, and like 15 in Tinker. So, minute-ish or so. Like, considerable, yes. Also, like, not the end of the world. Because, like, the rest of the run is pretty solid. It's like, the other time save is if I actually ever, like, bothered to go for Crane Skip. Which I really don't want to. I'm stubborn about that. I just don't want to. And there we go. Yeah, I choked the last mission pretty hard there. Overall though, like, solid. I'm not going to complain too much about it.
Get them far away. I can't hold this in much longer.
Remember earlier in the stream when I said you gotta take the, like, good for what it's worth?
What are you...
Like, 30 seconds are on me, and another 30-ish or so is on the game being dumb. You know, what can you do?